Yeah, that's cool. We're live. Hey, Wigwag, what's up?
Hello, Wigwag. Good to see you, my friend.
What's up, my hoser friend? What's going on? Got some food in the oven. Just ate a salad. Didn't eat no lunch. Ate kind of like a late breakfast.
Did you get up late today, or
Who?
were you up late from?
Up late last night?
Yeah,
No, went to bed early.
hiya, Thomas. Hiya, Thomas.
Thomas, Tammy, how you feeling, Tammy?
Oh, Tammy and Ray. Yeah, I hope you're feeling better.
Well, I went to bed early. Got up around, I don't know. I don't know, must have been about quarter to seven.
Yeah, I were up. I were up mega early, about 6 a.m. this morning.
Yeah, got on back on track around quarter after nine. Those guys start sometimes at 8:30 talking,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's about it. Joy Curly, what's up?
Hiya, Dwight. Oh, that's good, Tammy. I hope you're feeling better soon.
Yeah, I guess you're going to be sore. You're going to be sore for a while, probably. You were somewhere in somebody's rail yard yesterday. Were you trespassing?
Stealing track pins.
Were you trespassing, Thomas?
Stealing the rail spikes. I mean,
What's up, Jeffrey? Hey,
hiya.
Jeffrey.
Hey,
Jeffrey, the next time you go to St. Denis, you're going to see a sign. You know what it says? No trespassing.
why have they had trespassers?
Yeah, it seems the rail fans down there like to go on the tracks to take videos and photos of the trains.
Wow, that's fairly stupid, isn't it, to go on the tracks?
So I don't know if now you can't go to the train station anymore to video. I don't know. Dennis loved to walk to the tracks. Who's Dennis? Go Wednesday, take the bandage off and see what it looks like.
Good, let's hope he's getting better. Um,
I don't know. I don't know if I want to
Walk
see what
to the
it looks
track.
like. Huh?
I think you can get close enough over there, you know. Over there, you can get a lot closer to running trains than you can here unless you stood on the platform here. Hiya, Wigwag.
Yeah, but there's stupid kids that walk on the tracks and take photos and stuff.
Yeah, that's really stupid. Uh, I've heard it said before that if you're so stupid that you need telling not to go on the railway tracks, maybe it's just Darwinism in action. I'm not judging anyone, but I'm just saying it's an asinine thing to do. It really is. Stay off the
Yeah.
tracks, stay away from large moving objects that weigh thousands of tons and take 3 miles to stop.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what to tell you. Jeffrey, did you see the big derailment out in Bethlehem? NS had a big derailment. Another train uh, hit the back of another train, derailed, and then another train coming on the second track hit the derailed cars and
Whoa.
those engines went into the river.
Oh my God. Is anyone hurt?
No, thank God nobody's hurt. And
Wow.
actually, not real kinds. It's people who don't have common sense cause problems. But yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't,
yeah.
I don't know who it is, Jeff, but there's a sign there now.
But this is what I'm saying. You shouldn't need a sign, should you? It's like over here, they're all fenced off. It's a legal requirement of the railways. They have to fence them off or wall them off. But if there weren't a wall there, people would no doubt go on the tracks and cross the tracks at stupid places. And the thing is, if you need telling not to be on there, should you be out on your own,
It should
unsupervised?
be out at all, probably. Tammy, why aren't you taking it easy, Tammy?
Wow. Don't walk on the railway tracks full stop. You're trespassing.
Yeah, Jeff, don't walk on the railroad tracks.
It's one of rail lines that one of only 3 places in the United Kingdom that trespassing is a crime. Everywhere else, it's a civil matter. Trespass isn't a crime until you refuse to leave if you asked.
It's a crime. It's a crime.
Thousand bucks fine minimum straight away if you're caught on the railways.
Yeah, maybe so, Jeff, but do you need the CSX police there all the time to keep off the tracks? People are still going to do what they do. They're not going to, nothing's going to change. That sign doesn't mean nothing. So
Well, the sign
today,
keep innocent people off, isn't it?
yeah, it's nothing. It's just a waste of
Yeah.
whatever. I went to Hobby Lobby today, picked up some things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Wow. Let's see what you got. Huh?
I got this T square, 18-inch T square.
Nice.
It was $5. Can't beat that. It'll come in handy for you know cutting my buildings when I scratch build my buildings and things or whatever. Um, so I got that. I got some. This is called. What is it called? What did Dennis call this? I forget what Dennis called this. Dennis over there at Otter Creek, he built structures out of this to just work things out, and that's what I'm going to use this stuff.
Structure board.
When structure board, I don't know, pit poster
Picture,
board. No, it's
picture
not
board.
poster board. It's not plywood. It's really thick
Card. Yeah, it's like
card.
mounting
You know what I
card, isn't
mean?
it? Mounting card for pictures. Picture card.
It's called drawing board. Task board is what Dennis called it, but you draw on it, and I guess it holds detail. It's easy to cut. So I'm going to make not my finished buildings, but I'm going to mock up my buildings using this before I build them out of plastic, styrene. So, and they were like $4.50 for 16 by 20. Yeah, 16 by 20. 16 by 20. I can't even fit it in. Right? Got a couple of them I'll mess with. There's a couple buildings that I'm going to scratch. I'm going to scratch build all the buildings on my layout. Got that. Found this deal, man, on this Vallejo
Rust, stain, and
Ruston
streak.
Street. 8 bottles for $20. You can't beat that deal.
That's a good deal, is that?
Yeah, like they're full size bottles. They're not like little tiny bottles. These are like $3, three something, 3.50 over at Hobby Lobby. They're 3.99 a bottle. Uh, so we got that. I couldn't pass that deal up. I just couldn't. I just couldn't. All the rust colors, right? And they had a lot of kits like this that were like that cheap. Um,
It is, Thomas, yeah.
Cardstock board. Okay, I will be listening. Finishing. That's what I use my factory with cardstock. Make background fixtures out of that stuff. I have that. It's awesome. You have this or the cardboard? Jerry, be sure to read the pamphlet that came with this. I guess, right? This little pamphlet.
You see, Jerry's seen a lot of rust. He's took a lot of pictures of a lot of iron bridges and stuff. Yeah, I know that because he took a lot of pictures for me. So he's already very well versed in what rust looks like.
Yeah, I mean the pamphlet's really good. I mean, you know, I'll read it for sure because there's probably good things in here. It's in like 2 different languages, but yeah, it's good stuff right here.
Brilliant. It is good stuff, yeah.
Yeah. And I have these at my shop, not these. But I wanted some here. These erasers, you ever use these?
Polymer eraser. I've seen them. What are they for?
They're pencil erasers, but they don't leave any rubbings
Oh,
behind.
residue behind, yeah, like
Yeah,
a
they don't come apart like a regular eraser does, and it won't like abrade the paper.
right.
They're no smudges, no paper tears, no ghosting. Uh, yeah, they're really nice. They work great for pencils. On paper. On regular paper, they're great, but on this paper, they. I don't think that paper will come apart like regular paper would. You know, but these are great erasers though. If you do pencil work, you know. DB Tech, what's up? And then boom,
Whoa. You had to.
I
Gravity
got
fell.
my I got my airbrush. It's just as it was cheaper at Hobby Lobby than it was on Amazon.
Wow. Yeah, you have to be careful, haven't you? Amazon isn't always the
Yeah,
cheapest.
like Amazon was 69, it was 64 at Hobby Lobby.
Wow, that's a good price.
Yeah,
That's really
six,
good.
64.99, $65. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, it's a good deal.
I've
Yeah.
seen that same airbrush for $90 over here in the shop.
Oh, the Ruins and Rubble set is a good set. Okay. Huh.
Brilliant.
Yeah, they had a bunch of them there, and they were all like that price, like 19.99. Uh, yeah. And the nice thing is they had parts over there too.
This place. Yeah, well, the kits that they put together are very, very good. They're very good. They all do them. The big manufacturers, rust and streaking sets and weathering kit for decay and rubble and all kinds of stuff. Brilliant stuff.
It's this little tiny bowl.
Is that 5 mil or 7 mil? Something like that.
I don't know. Tiny.
Yeah.
Like this is the big one. I'm gonna guess it's even
Never fill
smaller
it.
than. I'm gonna guess it's even smaller than 5 mil.
Could
I don't
be.
know how big this is.
You'll never fill it unless you're painting
No,
the entire house.
no. Yeah, not too much instructions. But yeah. Does this come off? Does this part come off?
Yes. Yeah, that unscrews. And in there you'll have a central needle with a locking nut that goes over it to hold it in place.
Fuck, that was hard. It really, those little Japanese people um, tighten it up pretty good. So what's this one do? The first one.
That holds the needle in place.
That's it?
Yeah.
And
You
what's
slide
this second one do?
that holds the casing that holds the needle in place and it pushes up to your button.
Well, how do you adjust the needle this way? Can you?
Well, what you're supposed to do is you loosen the nut, you push the needle
Loosen
in,
what?
loosen the needle nut.
This?
Yeah. Then you push the needle in as far as it'll go.
Okay, so that's as far as it goes.
Right. Now tighten it up.
Yeah,
Now you push your button down and bring it backwards, and
yeah.
that'll release paint into your system and move the needle back. If that needle isn't in the right position, if it isn't as far forward as it goes, should be, when you put paint in, it'll leak out the end. It
So
always
I
has to
don't
be.
need to do nothing with these.
No, not unless it's cleaning time.
Cleaning time. So this doesn't do nothing for me. This one.
No, you don't need to alter that, Jerry.
Oh,
That's pulling your. That's holding your springs in place for your trigger. The other thing to do, Jerry, is when you're painting, you've got your needle, you've got your trigger pressed down and pulled backwards so that paint's coming out.
right.
Yeah. Now, when you stop painting, don't just let go of that button.
Right.
If you do that, the needle will return and there'll be paint in the chamber. So the next time you press that button, a big splodge is going to come out and ruin your work.
Oh, okay.
You have the needle in, you have your button in, you have it release spraying paint. Keep the button down, close the needle by moving your button back forward, and then
Right.
release it. That makes sure the chamber is empty, the paint chamber is empty.
What's up, Ian? How you doing? Woohoo, Jerry, you got an airbrush before me. Hobby Lobby, dude. $65. Hobby Lobby, Ian.
And he chose a gravity feed, a lovely Iwata brush. Very, very nice. Very nice piece of
It's really
technique.
nice. It feels good. It's heavy. This little chamber thing is big, man.
It is. You probably, mine has a large chamber on, but it doesn't matter. You just fill in what you need to use. But you'll never fill the chamber up to use unless you're painting the Berlin Wall or something. There'd be a lot of paint in there.
I mean, the only thing like this small one doesn't have a lid.
Yeah. Yeah, you usually won't need a lid unless you're working in an environment where you're
Yeah,
going to have an object in
but
there.
the small one, I think the small one's plenty big.
Certainly is. Certainly is.
Right. That's
You
my
can get
opinion.
tiny cups that'll hold no more than 2 drops from a dropper bottle. Looks like a little
Right.
book. Lobby,
Yeah.
lobby. Hello, Dave, BNSFN scale.
You bought your hobby. You bought your iWatch. Yeah, man. You know they had a set there. It was this gun, some paints, and a little tiny compressor, and it
Jeez,
was
Dave,
$169. But I kind of, I don't know. I was leery about that little cheap compressor. You know, I think for $100 I can get a decent, bigger compressor from Amazon.
Hello, deep runs.
What's up, Deep Run? Yeah, this is my 600th live stream.
Wow, number 600 tonight.
I think so. Yeah.
Wow, Jerry.
Either tonight was is 600 or last night was 600. Don't really know.
Quite
The
a
heck's
few
this
more.
little thing for? What's this little wrench for?
That's for your nozzle at the end. What's very, very, very important there, Jerry, is on the business end where the paint comes out, you've got two. You've got a shroud. Yeah, that first thing there, that silver piece you can see, that unscrews. That's your
Oh yeah,
diffuser
yeah,
to
yeah.
diffuse your paint. Now behind that is a nozzle that holds your needle in place.
Right,
That
this bigger part.
no, that comes off as well.
Yeah, this comes off.
And then behind that is a tiny nozzle. Yes. Now that brass nozzle, is it brass or steel? Just pick it up a bit.
Brass or steel? I don't know.
Looks like it could be the brass one. It doesn't
What's
matter
this guy?
anyway. That fits. There's two flat parts on that nozzle, and that spanner will fit over that perfectly.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I see him.
Now, when you undo that, you only undo that and take it off to clean it, to clean it out.
So like you would take the needle out first and then take
No,
that out.
no, that's a common misconception. You take that nib off the end, that tiny
Right?
little, really
This part.
carefully. Yeah, because it can snap. It can snap if you over tighten it and things.
Right.
Take it off very carefully. You loosen the lock nut on your needle at the back end,
Right.
and then you draw your needle with your fingers out through the front.
Oh, through the front.
If you draw that needle from the back, any paint on that needle will drag through into the trigger mechanism, into the chamber behind the air chamber, and on all the
Ah.
and you'll cover the job lot in paint. Easy done. Not everybody knows. You pull the needle out from the
You know
front.
what, Digger? You should make a video about that.
Probably. The mine's slightly different. With Harder and Steenbeck, there's no thread on those, on the tip, on the nozzle at the end. They're very,
Right. But that's what I would have did. I would have took the needle out this way.
yeah, a lot of people do. But it's, if you're doing it now while it's clean and while it's brand new and never been used,
Yeah,
that's
it's no
fine.
big deal. Right.
But when you've cleaned it all, you put that nozzle back on. There's a tiny washer seal in there. You put that nozzle with finger tight, and then you get that tiny spanner and you nip it up. Be as careful as possible, Jerry, because those threads can snap in an instant.
Yeah.
Take it up, tighten it up so it seals without giving it a big whack.
Yeah.
Then get your needle, slide it in from the back as far forward as it'll go, so it's sitting in that nozzle, and then tighten your needle nut, lock nut back on.
You'll talk to me when I do it. So when you first press it, right?
Yeah,
That's air.
yeah.
And then the amount
Draw,
you pull back, draw back, is the amount of paint, right?
yes, that's going to flow through.
All the way
But it,
back, a lot of paint
yeah, there's
forward.
other factors that control the paint flow as well. Pressure. And if you
Right.
take that first nozzle off that diffuser
Right.
on your airbrush, if you take that first diffuser off, you
Uh,
can do a fine line. You can do a really fine line of paint. Yes.
oh, really?
And then when you put the diffuser back on, it opens up the paint spray coming out. So that's just a little
Oh,
trick. Just
oh,
a little
really?
trick. Yeah. I
So
can't do
that.
that with that because the nozzles aren't on a thread.
Oh, wow, that's cool to know. Yeah, this feels nice. I mean, I can't wait to try it. Yeah.
It is. It's a nice size needle, is that? 350 microns. It's a good one. It's a good versatile all rounder.
Nice. It all comes in everything's fit.
Yeah,
Nice.
in a posh little box
I
there.
mean,
Yeah.
it's nice. I mean, you know, for $65, I think it's a airbrush that would serve a lot of people for a long time. I don't know, but that's my opinion.
Mm. Ian's just saying his friend was on one of those, or at the scene of that accident, derailment, and water splash. So has the train gone into a river, or just like a reservoir or something?
No, it went into a river. There's a video on YouTube about it.
All right, I'll look it up later.
Um,
I hope he hasn't polluted the river.
Wonder if it's over here. Maybe it's here.
Oh, I got the photos from co-workers, right? Sorry, yeah.
Hey Digger, I've been watching your live playlist.
Oh, thanks.
Almost at 2,000 subscribers, Digger.
Not
You're almost
quite.
at 2,000. Yeah, you're almost there. You're at like 1,900 and something.
Yeah.
That's the video there. What's up, Postmodern? That's the video. Somebody took video from the water. It looks like of the trains. Yeah, Postmodern.
Oh, just the noses went in, didn't they? So,
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Hobby Lobby. Hobby
and
Lobby.
they smacked up a bit, but at least they haven't polluted all the river with diesel and stuff.
Nah. $20 at Hobby Lobby, dude. $20. There's 8 bottles in here, 8 different colors. Panzer Aces. But yeah, $20. I couldn't believe it.
There's even European shipping containers on there
Yeah.
from Europe. Wow.
Yeah, I'm all set now. I'm all set.
Mediterranean shipping company.
Just
Oh.
so anybody who watches 1999, good old Hobby Lobby. Gotta love Hobby Lobby.
Is that actual rail? It looks like there's rail come away as well.
Oh yeah, rail came away.
Hell,
Yeah,
fuck.
it's a mess, man.
A big old mess.
It's a
Oh, there's a
huge mess.
footpath right next to it, isn't there?
A who?
There's a footpath there, a road or a footpath to walk on.
I think those you're talking about Europeans, the MCS. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, the MSC, Mediterranean Shipping Corporation, or
Yeah,
companies.
they're not. That's not a container. It's for trash. They put trash in them.
All right.
They're old containers that I guess are they don't use anymore. I'm pretty sure they put trash in them.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know, man.
wow,
Pretty
so
messed
lucky.
up.
Yeah, 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 that's
So
lucky.
there's two tracks side by side there, and two trains were on the other side, and one of them derailed,
After being
and
hit.
then no. Well, yeah, after it been hit, and then this other train that you see in the water came up and hit that derailment.
Was that coming in the opposite direction or in the same?
I don't know which way it was going. You know, I don't know.
Big calamity in it, catastrophic failure.
Yeah, I mean somebody messed up.
It's not back on track, is it yet? It's only just happened, hasn't it?
Yeah, it just happened this morning at like 7:30 or something.
They won't have it all sorted out yet. Like years
Nah.
ago, a British local went down an embankment. There's a video of it on YouTube. I think we're talking the 1950s, and they had no machine that could get to it to lift it up, out. Nothing big enough, and they had to take the engine out while it were down there and crane the engine out, and then take it out in kit for it, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Time will tell. I'm sure it's going to take them a day or so to clean up.
Yeah, I mean they're well practiced at it. Aren't
Yeah, I mean,
they? Know what they're doing by now.
yeah, like they've like started pulling away the rest of the train, and then they'll get to the derailed cars, do something with them. I don't know what the hell they're going to do with them. You can't throw them in the river. They can't put them off to the side because there's nowhere to put them. So they're going to have to pull them out of there somewhere. I don't know how far this place is, like where it happened, to where they can take all the damaged shit to. I don't know. It's a mess.
It is. It's a big mess. It's a nightmare to sort that out now.
Yeah. So I can imagine it'll probably be a day or two before they get going. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I would think so, as long as none of them were damaged. You know, if they were damaged, then I don't know what they would do.
They can't even use the tracks, the opposite tracks, to get anything moved away. They have to move. They have to clear. If there's a track that isn't damaged, they'll have to clear that first to bring equipment in, won't they?
Well, they'll just bring equipment in. They'll probably just drive over the tracks, and they don't care. They're probably going to take up a lot of that stuff. Like you could see in that video, there's some drone footage. Looks like, and you can see not all the track is damaged, so they might have it up and running by tomorrow.
Wow. one I saw that happened in the UK, I know it was a long time ago. They just couldn't get to it because it were in somewhere really remote and stupid, and they ended up having to, like I said, dismantle the locomotive where it was to get it out in bits. Too heavy to shift. We had
Yeah.
one at Selby 15 years ago, maybe 20 years ago, which isn't too far from me. And that was in the fields, and they had to build a gravel road in really quickly across the farmers' fields to get the equipment in. And that happened because a guy came off the road with his Land Rover and animal trailer and crashed onto the tracks. I think people died in that crash, passenger train, and he'd fallen asleep at the wheel.
At the wheel, huh? Yeah, it's a shame, but yeah, definitely somebody's mistake here.
Mm.
I don't know.
Yeah, in a stationary train, and one's come ploughing into the back of it. Someone goofed.
Yeah, maybe somebody ran a signal and
Or threw the wrong
started.
switch. Could be anything, couldn't it, like that?
Yeah, who knows?
I mean, we all have safety equipment, the advanced warning systems, and all that gizmos and everything, but it still happens, doesn't it?
Yep, stuff happens. So that's it. What's everybody do today? Anybody do anything? Work on their layout? Build anything?
Sadly not. I played around on some programs, some CAD for the printer, but I didn't do a great deal. Been a very cold and wet day again. Freezing
Yeah.
rain.
Let me go get something that I've been fixing.
Cool. Monday morning. Yep. Hiya, Chief. Good to see you, mate. Yeah, the private company the rail companies will have it sorted. You know, they're going to lose a lot of money keeping if those lines are down for long. Ah, two badges in the seas. Nice one, mate. Very nice. I like badger brushes. Very good.
Badger. We don't need no stinking badges. There's a bus. There's a bus with a bunch of people. Some of the people came out of the. Some of the people came out. The wheels
See,
came off. I had to put the wheels, glue the wheels back in, glue the people back in. Um,
is that HO scale? It's bigger, isn't it?
no, it's O scale, I guess.
Yeah.
And this is the shell of it. So one of the couple of the panels came off. All these little side panels were coming off. I had to glue them on. They're still like a little wavy, so I really didn't have any way to like hold them and clamp
Well,
them.
that's realistically the wavy, isn't it? They were never.
I guess. I mean, at least it's fixed and not coming apart. But I guess it just fits back in there. Oh, son of a bitch! Back wheels came off. I guess I need a better glue to glue this on.
Well, if you use cyano, that super glue stuff.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do that.
Chief's in the chat. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen.
Yeah, I heard you. Hey, Chief, what's up? Now I see the front of the bus is coming. That's a movement. I'm going to have to glue that. Yeah.
Is it a kit that you built?
No, it was from my friend Russell's collection. And my friend Bill is going to, take all this stuff. But, fuck, that came off too. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's so old, all the glue is coming off of it. Like, I don't know if it was a kit when Russell got it. I don't know if he built it as a kit, but
It's nice, very nice.
all the glue, all the old glue parts are coming off. See, like, this is starting to move. I need to glue that back on.
Yeah, probably it was. I mean, cyanoacrylate will do it, and so will that. You know that stuff you got the other day.
Yeah, that Tamiya stuff wasn't doing it. I
Well,
tried
it
to
might be
get
resin, then it might not be plastic.
this might be resin.
Yeah, it might not be
I don't
plastic.
I don't know what it is, but that Tamiya shit wasn't working on it.
Just as well, that's because if you put too much on when it's painted, it can distort the paint.
Yeah. No, it's a bus. It's a bus. It's a bus, Chief.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a trolley. Hmm. Well, that's pretty cool.
I'll just put that for you, so if you just hang on.
Yeah, I don't know how old the kid is, but now I need to glue more shit. Son of a bee! Let me go get my glue.
What's happened?
What's happened where?
Why has more of it come off or something?
Huh?
Yeah, I'm going for my glue like something had just fallen off.
Yeah, more of the parts started coming off.
It's probably got old, hasn't it, that glue?
Yeah, it's like old glue. Who knows? This thing could be 30, 40 years old. I don't know.
At least. At least that old. It'll be as old as Jerry, probably. It is. It's a nice bus, isn't it, that, Chief? There's one on the internet at the moment, and it's a 3D print, and it's got like the corrugated lines. You know, like the really old Greyhound buses used to have the corrugation lines down the sides. Smart, polished aluminium. They knew what they were doing in the 50s to make stuff look good, didn't they? It is. It is. It's a nice one. I'd like to have a go at printing it.
Oh, fudge.
Is there a lot of glue residue there, Jerry, that needs taking off before?
Yeah, I'm probably going to sand it off, you know. Then, you got this. Here's a bunch of kits, and I got to clean them. Some of them are not too bad, but
Oh, you're just restoring them for your friend Bill.
yeah, I'm just cleaning them up. These were like out on display, so they're like dirty, dusty, you know. Just going to clean them up. This is a trolley. See the pole?
Yeah, very nice. I'll tell you what you could do with some of that sticky stuff that I've got for cleaning the dust off. It works great. I got a jar of that super clean sticky.
Huh?
I got a jar of that super clean.
What is that?
It's for cleaning dust in delicate places and hard to reach places. Like on roofs of buildings where there's TV aerials and cables and stuff. And
Where'd you get that at?
most model stores have this.
So what is it? You just pull it out and just dab it on there?
Yep, it's like that crazy putty stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Pull some out and dab it on, gently dab it on, and it'll take all the glue off, all the dust off everywhere.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
Bristol fashion. And sometimes you can use it a lot of times, and other times if it's filthy, you can only use it the once that bit.
Can you have this, Jeffrey? It's not even mine to give you, but I'm sure. Postmodern, you still here?
Wigwag, yeah, they call it bullfrog snot, some, but get it from anywhere.
Postmodern, you see that? Mitchell's. Got it from Mitchell's. Can you have it? Yeah, Jeffrey, send me $200 and I'll send it to you. How's
I
that?
use it for my computer keyboard and everything. It's really good stuff.
Oh
I've got
yeah,
a tiny attachment for a Hoover that you can sweep
I
and
hear that.
but
I hear that.
it's much better using that super clean to get in delicate tiny places. You can even hold it with tweezers and jab
A
it.
Hoover.
A Hoover.
Are you hoovering it up?
I've got a couple of those kits now. It's like an attachment goes over the bigger hose and it reduces it to tiny little brushes and tiny narrow things. You still haven't brought me the Conrail locomotives yet. Are you bringing Jeff some Conrail locomotives?
No.
That's why he hasn't brought them then, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff. They're too expensive. Too expensive, Jeff.
Did you get your tobacco today, Jerry?
Nah. So this is pretty cool. I mean, that's a nice kit. I mean, you see, it's got like those little silver things in there would be lights that would be on the ceiling of the bus.
Yeah.
You know, there's a person in the back on a seat.
Back window. Give and
Yeah.
get. You go. All right, we'd like to take your time. Yeah, Jeff. Yeah. Give and get. They're good principles. You give things and get things. You get things and you give things.
Yeah, give and get, Jeffrey. So
You're on
yeah,
stream.
I don't know like if maybe this was a kit and he put it together. I really don't know.
I think it is a kit if it's coming adrift and that, or the glue's coming adrift. What do you want to pay 200 for, Jeff? $200 or 200 cents?
What's he saying? That's what having a job so I can pay 200 for it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't sell this. This is my friend Bill's. It's not mine. I'm just fixing it. Maybe there's a bunch of them. I'm gonna clean them all and do a video about them all. I'll do like put them out on the table, take a video of them the way they are, and then after I'm get done, He like Russell put like stickers on them. I got to take them off. Um, little advertisements and things. Yeah, that worked. CA worked to get that back on. But I mean, it's heavy. This part is heavy. Can't believe how heavy it is. Feels like there's a lot of weight in the roof. But yeah, it's a nice little kit. I don't know. It's nice. I mean, 1996 is I guess when he got it or built it or I don't know. 1996. He put the date on it.
Right, yeah. Yeah, that's the build date then, isn't it?
Yeah.
18th of October. Just misplaced my. What's that, Dwight? What place have you missed?
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice kit. It's nice. Whatever. I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if he made it or he got it like this, but all the little figures. Bus is pretty crowded. There's only a couple empty seats. I don't know. But yeah. Well, just misplaced my. What did you misplace, Dwight? Did you misplace your brain? What you misplaced, Dwight?
Misplaced my.
My 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 my.
My word. Gordon Bennett.
Gordon Bloody Bennett, Dwight.
Sodding bloody Gordon Bennett. Bloody sodding.
Dwight's gonna build. Dwight's gonna build trees tomorrow on his layout. That should be interesting. Hey, if you don't have these, you need to get them. If you don't have these, you need to get them.
Those are good.
They're the best.
Ooh.
And I'm sponsored by them now.
Sponsored by AK Pencils.
Yeah, AK Paints. I'm sponsored by them. Sponsored
Nice.
by them.
Oh, that's the road to success, is that, Jerry?
Oh, it surely is, Digger. I'm on the way. I'm on the way, Digger. I don't know to where, but somewhere.
The road to paradise.
Yeah, the road to paradise. Yeah, man. I don't know. I hope the rest of this glue holds up on these people and parts and uh, yeah. Yeah, I really don't know much information about this.
What make of bus is it? Does it have a maker's name on the front?
Uh,
Ford or something?
oh no, it's a. I think it is a. Um, I think it's a GMC, but I'm not really sure.
Cool.
I think, but I'm not into buses or really don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
they look nicer than the modern ones, don't they? You know,
yeah, they got some style to them, right? They got some curves. You know, they're not. they got character to them. You know, they're not square boxes. You know, look at
Back
them. They
in the
got,
50s, they knew
you
how
know,
to
look at the
design.
windshield. Like it's got some character. It's got some nice lines to it, curves, and it's got a nice back. It looks almost aerodynamic.
Yeah,
For a big bus. Um, yeah, I mean they're pretty nice. I mean, I like all these. From the 50s and 40s. You know, those old buses and trolleys. They're awesome looking.
a lot of the cars as well
Yeah,
were
cars
designed
too. Yeah,
as they were
yeah.
entering the space race. The influence came out in the cars and stuff. Didn't they have big fins and pointy backlights and all sorts of stuff. Really cool. By gum, that were back when America was in its heyday with the motor industry, wasn't it?
Oh yeah,
Some of the best cars in the world coming out then out of Detroit.
yeah. 100%, man. 100%. Now this wheel's on wrong. Where's this wheel on wrong? Like this one was on wrong. Yeah. I wonder if they would get glued together. I think so. I'm gonna put a little bit of glue on those wheels to glue them together. Yeah. Since the heyday of stuff. Why is nobody chatting? What's up?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure what Dwight's missed exactly. Tell us what you've missed, Dwight. What did you miss? Misplaced. Have you missed your place at something, or have you lost something, misplaced it? There's 11 people in. How many likes have we got?
I don't know.
Gary Troller. I don't know what. I don't know what is misplaced. I'll help you if you tell me what you've lost. Right. I know where it'll be. If you've lost something, it'll be in the last place you look. The very last place that you look. Always is. Guaranteed. Every time. Oh, doing some CAD. Nice one, DB Tech. Excellent.
Doing CAD.
And Broken Brains has just said, well done. On your 600 live streams. Keep rocketing. Yeah, he's very successful, is Jerry's channel. He's very successful at what he does.
Thanks. Anybody can do 600 live streams. It just takes a
Yeah,
long time to do.
anybody can, but I'm not successful as you.
Oh, I don't know about that. But
Yeah, I could do 600 live streams back to back, and it might not be as successful as what yours have been. Yours have been consistent. Remember that series, Questions from the Truck, and stuff like that. You know, they've all been successful little ventures that we've gone into with these lives.
yeah, I don't think that even includes those live streams.
Wow, those are separate, yeah. Yeah, they don't have your person. Let's see what it is, Jerry. And then when you brought me to co-host a few of your shows, that's when it went down the pan.
Yeah, it went downhill after that.
Yep.
Took a shit.
Took a complete nosedive, like the Wall Street crash. Okay, Ian, take care, mate.
I'll see you, Ian. Thanks for popping in.
He's got to run and pick his dinner up.
Yeah, see, like, that's not right, man.
She's got all the equipment now, as Jerry has got the fancy headgear with the light on there. That's a professor, sophisticated professor look. Handmade made by someone white. I don't know if her husband knows, but she's made it for him.
Who made what for him?
That quilt you've got behind you.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Mike, I took some photos of the quilt. I just need to put them on my community page.
Oh, nice one, Mike. Got your printer set up. Excellent. I asked Ron to make me a quilt, Jerry. You know what she said? Pay someone else to do it, digger.
Did she?
Hi, Kyle. Yeah, she said, go and pay someone else to do it because I'm not doing it.
What's up, Kyle? Why did she say that? What's up with that?
She's not interested, is she? Not interested in helping me out.
Hey, son of a bitch.
What printer have you got, Deep Run Mike? Is it a filament printer or a resin printer?
What's up, Kyle? Kyle.
Kyle is eventually going to be doing a layout and he'd like to serialise that on Back on Track as he's doing it.
Oh, you no good bastard.
That'll be good to watch, Kyle. Ender 3 Pro, nice, very nice. You can do full buildings all at once on a filament printer. Are you coping there, Jerry? It sounds like you're not having fun. That deep sigh.
No.
Oh, cool, Kyle. A brass steam engine. It's a live steam, is it? Real steam.
Yep, that's how it's going to have to be.
Cool. Oh, that's unusual, Mike. A few years ago now, somebody had a fancy sewing machine from back 1970. It was a FAF. I think it's a Scandinavian make, and they needed two parts that had failed, and they couldn't find them. Obsolete machine. They brought it to me and I made them a couple of new parts on the lathe for their sewing machine. Got it for them again.
So, God.
What's new? Not a lot new, really, Kyle. For me, anyway. I've just been relaxing and chilling. Jerry's got lots of new stuff he's been buying, weathering paints, airbrush, set square, big T square, all kinds of things. He's got a lot of new stuff going on, and he's now fixing that coach for a friend of his, refurbishing and cleaning. And he's got a couple of trolley cars to do with well after that.
What are you up to, Kyle?
Oh dear. Kyle was in back and track earlier as well. When are you thinking on making a start on a layout, Kyle? Have you got plans in your mind, or firm plans, or just when you can? When people watching film trains in Scotland, does anyone harass them to make? No, not at all, Jeff. The only time it's a problem is if people went over the fence, got too near the tracks and trespassed onto the railway, or if they got in the way of the day-to-day running of things at a station. Other than that, people know there's going to be rail fans. People know lots and lots of spotters and filmers and stuff. And so there's never usually a problem unless somebody's on the tracks. Apart from that, people are pretty much left alone. They have their own transport police, and they're pretty cool. They're not interested, to be honest, in rail fans and stuff like that. We have a very, very busy passenger network. They're more interested in passenger safety and
Bigger. You need to tell them you don't live in Scotland.
Yeah, I don't live in Scotland, but it's the same in Scotland as it is in Wales and in England. And in Ireland, in fact. The Guardy in Ireland don't get excited about the train.
Overcook my potatoes.
Oh dear. Singer sewing machine from 1954. Cool.
Look at them.
Ah, a bit crispier those.
Yeah, I bet.
Well, that's like a packet of crisp. Are they really thinly sliced to begin with before you, or have they shrunk?
No, I sliced them thin.
Oh, so you're making potato chips, crisps.
I didn't plan on it. I just cooked them too long.
Still very nice to eat.
I forgot how long. I didn't set my timer right away. And, overcooked them.
How could another train run into the back of another one? Well, if it's gone round the bend and he didn't see it,
I don't know.
I've no doubt the inquiry that'll happen will point that out how it's happened. Because he might have seen it slap the brakes on, and then you just wait, don't you? It doesn't stop on a sixpence. It won't stop on a dime.
Who knows, Jeffrey?
It happens all over, you know. It's called a SPAD, isn't it? A signal path of danger. And we have a system now, because it's happened here and killed people, where they have an advanced warning system what's supposed to cut the train's engines and warn everyone what's approaching.
Right.
But there's nothing 100% safe.
Nope. Yeah. Stuff happens. What are you going to do? What you have for tea?
What did I have? Oh, I had Ron cooked me this chicken, 2 chicken breasts. One was crispy batter, and the other was southern fried coating.
Oh, yeah?
And I had a choice of chips or fries. fries being the long thin things and chips being the fat things. I chose chips and I had that and I had some salad with it as well on a tea cake. They were nice.
Sounds good.
Mm.
We'll see what happens. Hey Kyle, how much of your layout do you have done? What are you doing, Digger? You forgot to do something?
Just grabbing these
What are they?
Belvita biscuits.
Uh, you going to eat a Belvita?
Yeah, I'll do a piece to Jimmy because he loves these.
Does he?
Oh yeah. Hopefully give his beak a rest. Give him something to do.
Well, he's not that noisy.
No.
Overcooked my chicken.
Right, just crispy, that's all. If Jimmy had seen me eating these without giving him some of the biscuit, he would have kicked off.
How high are you going to make it, Kyle? How tall is your layout going to be?
Also, Kyle, are you doing foam on top or laying tracks straight to the plywood?
I think he's got his modules done. And his track is down. I'm pretty sure. You want to, you got your stuff working, Kyle? You want to come up? I give you a link. You want to come up?
He's got a brass engine running, he said, I think.
Yeah, I know. He's got like a bunch of brass stuff.
3 foot.
Brass caboose, brass loco.
3 foot so you can sit at it, I suppose, yeah.
Been a busy day catching snakes.
Catching
Snake.
snakes. What
You'll have
for?
to clarify that the next time you come. All right, Chief. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Have a good night.
You catch them for church, Chief, and then you dance with them in church. Doing that with a rattlers.
I don't know.
Do the mixer with a snake in each hand and up the cow with a snake in each hand.
That's scary. He posted a short.
I'll go and check that out. What are you doing? Are you eating them? Are you eating the snakes? Or are you making some shoes or something?
Yeah, he's making boots. See you, Chief. Have a good night. I don't know. I don't know, Jeffrey. I really don't pay attention to CSX anymore. I don't really pay attention to them since I really don't go over and rail fan them much. Digger, I forget. What did you have for tea?
chicken in a batter crispy coating, chipping southern fried, salad, tea cake and fries. Hey, Closet Branch, ahoy hoy.
Hey, Dwight, thanks for the super chat. The super sticker.
Nice one. Yeah, I'm going to check Chief's video out after. I'm intrigued to know about these snakes now.
Yeah, me too. What do you think it was? It's for you, Dwight.
If it's not for dancing with him at church or selling him to church for someone to dance with, I believe he'll have had a snake in the house or something like that that's been a nuisance, so he's had to get it out of the house.
Here's one for Corey. Good old Corey. Corey loved this one. Could you hear that? What's up, Closet Branch? He's starting to sound like Mystic over there.
There will come. Yeah, ahoy hoy. That was the original traditional way to answer a telephone back in the day when they were first invented. You didn't pick the phone up and say hello.
Thanks, Mike.
You picked the phone up and said ahoy hoy. He's made himself some crisps, what we call crisps, like thin slice of potato.
Chicken. That was chicken that I was eating. What are you having for dinner, Dwight?
Great building. Wow, that's cool. Jeff's having a pizza.
Dwight's having shrimp, huh?
What is Scratch Building Closet?
What do you? I'm afraid to ask. You should be afraid to ask that question. Because you know Closet Branch, he does some crazy things.
After I get the printer started, nice one.
Yeah, I wonder what DB Tech is making. Man, I doubt that. Closet Branch, what are you scratch building over there?
I'm going to have a go at those Dwight and scale soda bottles. Might have to be in a crate though.
I think you can do it, Digger.
didn't I? And they did turn out okay. You can't see what they are unless you get a strong magnifying glass. A transformer and an electric box. Ahoy.
Very good.
What's an electric box?
At least it's not something crazy.
I eat my dinner as you both love you.
Huh?
I'm usually snacking on something.
I gotta eat. So. Yeah, you know how it is, Jeffrey.
Ribena, rich in vitamin C. Have you noticed I have a little more colour in me at the moment? I'm not as pale as I was on yesterday's camera.
How'd you do that, Digger?
I just changed the lights.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I haven't been out. I did go out to feed the birds this morning, but that's all.
Well, Jerry.
That's fun, Jeff.
Well, Jerry. Jerry!
What's an electrical box? A box where at the side of the track with all the electrics in.
Yeah, I think that's what it is, Digger. Son of a bitch.
No, I'm not light-headed at all, Jeff. I don't do anything to become light-headed. I don't smoke wacky-backy. I drink. I just take my meds.
Just take your meds, huh?
I drink Ribena for vitamin C.
Ribena?
Yeah. I've got some Vimto as well. You guys get Vimto out there.
I don't know. What is it?
Yeah, I drink a lot of water as well. It's that stuff, Vimto. It's a blend of 5 different fruits: black currants, apples, raspberries, and something else. Grapes, that's it. And boiling malt. And it's a very nice drink. And I got a disturbed sleep last night with Moses climbing. He usually sleeps at the bottom of the bed somewhere. But because I've got a big king size bed, he climbed up to the top of the bed and woke me up, and he was in the place next to me with his head on the vacant pillow, looking at me.
Was he?
Yeah, and it was all right. And he started messing about, wriggling. So I ended up putting his putting him under the quilt with just his arms and his head sticking out. And then he fell back to sleep then. Oil is weird. Put up the link again. What's the link? Which link is that?
Huh? Put up the link again. I never put up a link.
I need to start drinking more.
What are you talking about?
Coke soda. You know, Jeff, I was loving that cherry coke now, wasn't I? And on my last blood test, they actually rang me up. The nurse rang me up and said, "Digger, you're too fat, and you're on the brink of type 2 diabetes. Stop with the sugar right now, or I'll come and kick your ass."
That's what she said, huh?
And to make it worse, they told Ron.
And what did Ron do?
Oh, confiscated all the bloody sugar out of the house. Just like she did when I had that run-in with my ticker the other month. She ran off with all the salt.
To join the stream. Oh, okay.
All right, yeah.
Hurry up and click it.
Yeah, Coke. Too much sugar in there, Jeff. I used to love it, and I've got away with it for over 50 years. And now it's come back to bite me in the ass, right?
I'm gonna have to bite you in the ass, huh?
You can get sugar-free cherry Coke now. Cut down on that, and you've also got to cut down on rice and potatoes, but that's difficult in this country to cut down on potatoes, especially if you're married to an Irish woman.
Is it?
Yeah, because potatoes are the staple diet. Potatoes. Ron loves potatoes, and she has potatoes in every meal. Austin Hodges, how are you doing?
Hold on, BB Cut.
Potatoes. It's just like asking people who live in the Pacific Rim in Asia to cut down on the rice intake, isn't it? The staple diet is rice.
What's up, David?
Hey, how you doing?
Hiya, David.
Hey,
In the house.
yeah, it's been raining today. I thought I was going to get some yard work done, and my wife wanted to go somewhere, and I said, "Well, all right, I'll watch the dog. I'm not getting anything done, so go ahead and do what you want to do, and I'll watch the dog for you." So then I snuck down the basement here to play around.
Well,
So
that's nice.
Yeah, can I share a web page?
Yeah, you go down to the bottom where it says present.
Video file, screen. Share screen. There we go. No, let's share.
This ain't gonna roll. So,
Is that there? What do you see?
I see you.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
You got to share it.
Yeah. What I wanted to do was share a different website page. So in other words, I could share, select window or screen. Oh, well, I'm trying to select a particular window here. All right, we'll just select the entire screen. And then what's that? Okay.
Hold on. There you go.
Yeah. So you see the bus bar?
Yep.
So that was an idea. Somebody sent me a link to something similar to that. So if you've got a ton of stuff to wire up that you want all on the same, positive and negative, so then you have one for your positive, one for your negative. So like if you got a ton of accessories and you want to wire all your accessories together, so you can get something like that. So that's what I'm building here. So let me show you.
What do you mean you're building it? You bought that thing and you're
No,
making it.
making it with the 3D printer. So 3D printed that, and then I got this metal here that I have to drill and tap. But the problem is, I went and made these pieces here to put the metal in. And when I was like, oh, I got several feet of this out in the garage, and then it turned out the stupid thing doesn't fit. So now I've got to. So now what I'm doing is redesigning this whole plastic part so that the metal that I have fits.
So how are you going to trap the wire? You know, when you drill and tap the metal, how are you going to trap the wires in? Is it just a washer holding it down, or do they wrap around? Or?
Depends on what it is. I mean, I'll put a screw in there, and then if it's something small, you can just wrap the wire around the screw, or use some of those spade connectors.
Yeah. How much was the thing from eBay?
Well, they were $17 for. Is that
really?
for one?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Yeah.
Kind of.
I think so.
Yeah, like it's like something like that I can easily make, and I'm like, you know what? If I'm going to use it once, I might use it again, and somebody else might use it, because we were having a discussion about that last week at the train show. So yeah, this
stuff.
What's that?
About 3D printing things.
About bus bars and wiring stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's funny. I have a bunch of this. This is a different piece. Well, here, let's show you real quick. So if you look at it closely, one piece is bigger than the other.
Yeah.
And it's wider. So I designed it originally to fit this, and then I went out in the garage and I started cutting metal and realized that it's what I have. What I have in stock out there is different. So I'm like, oh, great. Now I got to start over, because this will fit in there if I force it with the original design, but I'm just going to, redo it. And so I guess I'm going to do two different ones.
And what's this going to be for?
For any kind of wiring under the layout, like.
Have something similar for my street lights and that.
Yeah. Thanks, Delmarva. Yeah, it's just I do a lot of goofy stuff with the 3D printer. It's like, well, I have it. Let's see what we can build.
Hey, might as well, right?
Sure, and somebody else can make one just the same, or if you need one, or
do you have
needs one or something.
Isn't it?
Do you have a use for it? You got a use for it?
I think I do. Dell Hudson.
Yeah. Right.
He's the one that gave me the link to that one on Amazon, and I think he was using that. So yeah, there's some other guys that needed it too. So in other words, I'll make it for myself in case I need it.
Right.
And then, if anybody else needs one. Right. Yeah, it's like the 3D print it. I mean, that's not even a nickel's worth of plastic. And and I probably got 10 feet of this metal out in the garage. So basically, it's free to build, other than a couple of screws, and I got screws all over. So,
and you'll put that's how you'll attach the wires to it with screws?
Right. So you'll put one wire from your power supply, and then everything else that you need to power from that, like accessories and things like that.
I got you. So your power will come to one side of it, and then all your things that you need to power will come into it.
Right. So I'm making one of them with 4 screws on it, and I'm making the other one. It's I think got 8 screws on it. So it depends on how much stuff you have to connect.
So you're going to have to drill that metal then, right?
Yes, so I'm going to have to drill the metal and tap it.
Right, right. Okay.
Yeah.
You have taps that tiny?
Yeah.
What size is that?
For the one I'll use a number 6 tap, and the other one I'll use a number 4. 440.
A 440?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You know your screw sizes?
Yeah, I know some of them.
Bigger,
832, 440s, and yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. That's a
That's
632.
That's a 632. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So it's funny. It's amazing how many people don't know that kind of stuff.
Yeah, like
Oh,
cabinet knobs are 832, 832.
yeah. I was trying to explain to somebody that these are not connected. In other words, you can connect one side to the other, but all 4 of those are separate connections.
Yeah, all individual.
I was trying to explain that to somebody. They didn't get
So
it.
you couldn't use that as what you want to do. What do you call this thing? A bus bar?
Yeah.
So that little part that you just showed us, what is that called?
Well, that's more like a terminal block or something,
Okay.
or a junction
A
block.
connection block, isn't it?
Right. So I mean, on
Okay.
this guy, you can put, let's see, say you can put a wire on one side and then maybe
Right.
jumper 2 of them on the other, or something like that, and that's about the most you can do.
Right. Gotcha.
Connect 2 or 3, maybe 4 things together, and then you can't have too many things under one screw.
Right.
So we got the 3D printer going crazy on it.
You're making a new one, huh?
Yeah.
You had to resize it?
Yeah, that's what I was doing when we started, is redesigning it in CAD.
So Mike says they make jumpers that will span the bridge for some blocks.
Yes, they do. They make it's like a piece of metal that'll jumper one to the other. So
Right,
then
right.
Yeah, they do make them. I think I looked for them one time, trying to find the right ones, and they're not cheap either. So.
No, it's amazing. Like little things like that are not cheap.
Mm-hmm.
You think they would be cheap, but they're not.
Mm-hmm.
They should be, right? Because there's not much to them.
Just a flat piece.
Yeah, they
Just
charge
a flat piece of metal that sneaks under your screw. Yeah, Deep Run. Have you used anything like that before?
So he's an electrical technician, engineer, technician, something like that.
Deep Run, Mike.
Yeah.
Electrical or electronics?
Delaware.
What are you, Mike? Electrical, electronics? I don't know, something like that.
Electronical.
He's into electronics, I guess. Kind of like you.
This is smart.
Yeah.
Stuart, what's up?
So that's what I'm putzing with today.
And what do you? Yeah.
I got another project I'll show you. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, he was listening to the wife. What was the question? We were asking, are you more of an electrical technician or electronics technician, Deep Run, Mike?
Electronics engineer, maybe.
Electronics engineer?
I'm good, thank you, Stuart. How are you?
I got to get a better way. You know what?
Day. He's had a good day, is Jerry. Got a nice haul from the mod up again.
I gotta put this crap back. Start.
I've glued it all up. That coach, that bus thing.
Am I done with it? Yeah, I guess so.
Hang on.
Electrical engineer, as you see, a new electrical engineer. But he's retired. Wow. Lucky you.
Son of a bitch.
What?
He's only retired. It's not his fault.
I can't bend this camera down. All right.
Fishing and caught a new species. Really, Stuart? A new species? New as in never before known to mankind, or new species that you've caught? Like, I've caught my first dogfish or whatever.
So I got a point-to-point trolley line upstairs. It's HO.
Right.
And the problem is that sometimes the trolley goes to the end of the line, and there's two sensors there that stop it.
Right.
But if it gets going too fast, it'll end up going off the track.
Oh, because it gets past the sensors before they can react.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it's like when I first started, it's fine. Oh, thanks. Yeah, actually, this laptop's kind of old, but so yeah, I get it started and it runs fine, and then I walk away from it, and as the trolley warms up, then it ends up running off the track. So let's see if I can. Trying to do this. Hold on to it. Or you know what? Let me just put the camera down. Hold on there.
Jesus, this piece of shit, man. Something else just came apart in here.
Oh,
tell you.
the more you touch it, the more it's falling apart.
It's the truth, man.
What are you messing with, the bus?
Handling too much.
Yeah. Yeah. The damn driver came loose now. Fuck me. The damn driver came unglued.
It's funny. Well, what happens is the trolley just runs off the track and then it quits running, so it doesn't really hurt it. But someone's asking Digger what WFH means.
Working from
home. That's what he does. He works from home.
I do indeed.
Man, I can't wait to be done with this damn thing. It's like the more I touch it, the more shit falls off of it.
Well, museum painting, not supposed to touch them. This was said in a movie. He's for display only. You handle him too much and he's not going to last. That was in Toy Story 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but Digger, I gotta, like, I don't know. Fuck.
Handling with kid gloves. Yeah, you see that glue's old, Jerry, isn't it? And that's what it is. As soon as you touch it, it's all giving up. It's all giving way.
And it's like, I don't know whoever glued it really didn't use a lot of glue to glue these things down.
Bare minimum.
Yeah.
Maybe called a bearded rockling.
What the hell was that?
A new species.
What? A bearded rockling.
So there's the other thing I was working on. We're talking about the things going off the track. So you can get a buffer to stop your train, right? But the problem is, if it hits it hard enough, it'll derail your train.
Yeah.
So I made it
as well.
Spring loaded.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So that's an N scale one. So if the train, what's that?
Where is the spring inside that center piece? That center.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the middle, huh? What you use, like a? Did you design that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. What you use, like a pen spring?
exactly.
Yeah,
I went and took apart a pen, took the spring out,
yeah.
and then designed the bumper
For that, that's pretty good, man.
with the
That's
spring.
cool. Have you tested it to see if it'll stop the train without any damage or anything?
Kind of, yeah. I was able to. Well, so that's the HO size there. So the problem is when I went and put up the trolley line, there's a bunch of wires that I need to reroute because basically what I have is the trolley line. The wires come off the end here, and they're right here. So I can put it there and test it, but no, what I need to do is move all that stuff that's in the layout so that this can be.
Is it going to return? Is the trolley, once it hits it, is it going to return back the other way?
Well, hopefully it won't, push it too far, but it's just to keep it from going off the track. That's all.
The shock absorber, it doesn't switch the direction or anything because the switches are already telling it to stop, but it's overridden the switches because of its momentum.
Momentum.
So
Okay.
that's
Right.
purely
That's right.
shock absorber.
Yeah, exactly, Digger.
You know what's pretty cool is that Motorman. Have you seen that Heath has?
I saw him running that. I haven't looked at the pieces and what's involved in it, but that's like $100.
Yeah, it's not cheap. It's not cheap.
And
Yeah.
I made it for like $10 in parts.
You made the Motorman?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I will look at that. I will look at
Wigwag, you have a Motorman?
Yeah, Wigwag has a Motorman.
Yeah. Okay. What I forgot to ask Keith. So what controls that? Is that like IR sensors in there, Wigwag?
Yeah,
I
he
don't
would-
know if he's still in chat or if he went to. I know he went to watch Oilers.
yeah, Wigwag was watching hockey or something. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
still. He's here. What's in there? What's in the Motorman?
Yeah.
No.
That's what I'm saying. What controls them, or what? Yeah. What kind of sensors does the Motorman use? Fresh off the printer. Ah, come on, man.
It's because you're live. It doesn't want to come off.
Well,
Yeah, I should let it cool first, but that's all right.
Nice.
Let's
That's
see.
for the big one. Oh yeah, made to measure. Look at that, tailor made for the job. What a good fit
Boom.
that. Have you seen that, Jerry? That fit with that piece of steel, aerospace quality. That.
let me say,
Oh,
just like my bus. My bus finally fit in.
yeah.
Wheels have come off.
What the fuck, man?
So I just have to drill this and tap it.
Nice one.
I'm printing clips for it again. I made these clips and I designed them wrong, but so I got redesigned the clips so then they'll go on like that, and that'll hold that metal bar in.
Yeah,
And then you put a screw right through it.
like a swan neck type of deal.
Thanks there, Deep Run Mike. Yeah, I'll put this up on Thingiverse if you have a 3D printer, and if you need some half-inch steel stock. Let's see if this will fit. Well,
I'll look it up. I shall look that up on Thingiverse. Yeah.
yeah, I put things up there on Thingiverse. So this clip will work with this.
Are you on
But-
Thingiverse as DB Tech?
What's that?
Are you called DB Tech on Thingiverse?
I think it's DB Tech 01 or something.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah. I designed like
Steal your ideas.
sure. I a lot of my ideas, 99% of my ideas, I'm like, if you want to steal it, knock yourself out. I don't care. Do you do 3D printing there, Digger?
I do. I've just kind of started getting into it now. I've got a little Anycubic resin printer.
Of a filament printer?
No, resin.
A resin? Okay.
Just started getting into it. But yeah, if I write any programs for any CAD work for something, I'll put it up there for free in an STL file.
Mm-hmm.
I have a Pinterest page and a DeviantArt page, and I put all my pictures of stuff I've worked on and links and everything. I put it all on there, and some people are pernickety and say, "Oh, don't use my picture." Well, why have you put it there then? If you don't want to look at it, you know what I mean?
Like a humper.
I try to take pictures of things just so they know how to use it or what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah, but I tell you to get me picture, take it away, use it, do whatever you need.
Yeah. I printed a wheel the other day. I can't believe it actually turned out.
Wow, yeah, a little flange on there and everything in there. Cool.
Yeah. That's like normally on box cars and HO, they're 33 or 36-inch wheels. But I had a little locomotive that's actually like to scale. That's like a 27-inch wheel, and I couldn't. Jerry's getting mad at us.
He's dropping in bits. He picked it up to show me, and the wheel fell off.
No, the back of the seat came off from. The back of the seat came off.
Oh,
so we gotta send Jerry some more glue.
That's a good wheel, is that? So is that the right size for what you want now for your box cars?
This is actually for a small locomotive.
Right, yeah.
With the sewing machine cams. So that's cool. So you fix the sewing machine with your 3D printer and something you find off of Thingiverse. Way to go. Let me see if I have one here, Digger.
I don't know, Digger. The more I mess with this damn thing, the more shit breaks in it.
I know, but you've got to. The thing is, if somebody else picks it up, the same's going to happen to them, Jerry. You're going to end up redoing most parts of the damn thing.
Well, I mean, it's not meant to be picked up. It's meant to just be on display.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, get a cover over it. Get a clear plastic cover and leave it.
So Jerry's working on a bus, and he keeps dropping it.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I have one that's similar, and the pilot wheels here is what was missing. That's what I printed because these are smaller than regular wheels.
Right.
Yeah, so that's why I printed these guys right there.
Now, one of the little step that goes here came off. I put some glue on it and I laid it to my table. It's glued to my fucking table now.
Oh dear.
Fuck. Yeah, no problem. I'll clean them up for you, buddy. I'll fix it for you, my friend.
I'm sorry. I just laughed because I've done that before, and I got this nice mat here that I bought, and now I've got glue all over it.
Yeah.
You know, I can't get it.
Yeah.
the
No, I know you're
self-healing
not
ones
laughing
are
at
good.
me.
They take some hammer,
Um,
mine's got paint, glue, all kinds going on. Time to change a new one, I think.
well, what I've learned from that is to get a piece of cardboard, you know, or even a piece of paper to set on your table, put the glue on that, or just work over a piece of paper,
Yeah.
so then it doesn't mess up your mat.
That's a good idea, actually. A simple
Yeah.
idea, very effective.
You get
Should adopt that idea.
I saved the cardboard from the tablets. You know, the back of a tablet. Yeah, and then, use that kind of stuff. Cut it into pieces. Oh, brother.
It's using Sino at the moment now, Christian.
CA. Yeah.
I do believe that the glue that's been used,
I got it all.
it's deteriorated. But they used to make glue out of old rendered bones and stuff, didn't they? So
I don't know. All the glue from this old model is coming apart. Like, people were coming off. Like, the little bus driver, he broke off. The back seat back broke off.
Wheels fell off. Side panels on the bus came off.
Yeah, the front of it came off, and now it won't sit flush now. So now I got to sand some of it to get it in there more.
I bought a building once, and glue were failing. But when I managed to get it apart, it was yellow glue. It was really old stuff. I remember something similar from when I was.
Yeah, this is like yellow. This glue.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an old.
In the 1960s, I remember. I remember it then. Good idea. Yeah, reuse them.
Postmodern uses mat for leather work and then sands them down for hobby once they get crappy.
I do use mine a lot, the cutting mat, the self-heal. But you tend to use it for a lot of things besides just doing your cutting on, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You get bashed about.
Yeah, my biggest problem, actually, I guess, is using paint thinner and alcohol, and it totally destroyed the finish on this table. So I need to redo this table. You know what? I got a piece of stainless steel from a friend of mine. And so I need to get the stainless steel and smooth out the edges and stuff. And it's just a little bit bigger than this mat. So I'm going to use that instead of this mat, just a piece of stainless steel covered table. It'll cover, it's about this wide. I think it's like 30 inches.
Well, I tried to use the Tamiya paint, the Tamiya glue, and that won't hold it.
We don't think it's plastic.
I don't know what it is. I'm sure it's plastic, but it just doesn't hold it.
Yeah, but what sort of plastic is it from back then?
I have no idea.
It's not. It's going to be a primitive, much more primitive form than we've got now.
That's a good idea, postmodern. The plastic struck stuff.
He has his in professor mode now, is Jerry.
All right, Kyle.
Thank you for coming.
Who's leaving?
Enjoy your dinner. Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle. Thanks for popping in.
There's a glue I need to buy, and I looked it up, and I forgot to order it because I wasn't sure where to order it from. But there's a glue, the UV glue.
Yeah.
So you put the UV glue on there, and nothing happens until you hit it with the light.
Fuck me. Something else came the fuck off now.
Wow. You're going to end up
renewing again. All I got is $5. Well, Sparky, the $5 got me, $5 worth of fun.
What's up, Sparky?
Hiya, Sparky. Good to see you, mate.
I'll give you $5 at the next train show, Spark. You see what you can buy with it.
I wonder what you'll be able to buy. I don't think you'll be able to buy much.
Put it in
What?
some warm water and it'll all come apart, and then you'll have to sand everything and redo it all.
Fuck you.
Full rebuild. It was only supposed to be a quick clean up.
Yeah, it was just one. Well, some of the people came out, so that was pretty easy. But now, like, I'm finding all this other shit.
Hey, Sparky, I got something you could use for your layout. You got all those, the train yard and all that. So when you,
Good system is that, Dave.
what do you mean? Oh, yeah.
Giant shock absorber.
Sparky has a rail yard, I think.
Motherfucker.
Is there even more coming off, Jerry?
Yeah.
Jerry's going to glue himself to his chair.
Yep, more shit's coming on, Digger.
Son of a gun.
Son of a gun is right.
It could be like, they used to make glue. I remember being told they used to get old bones or horses' bones and boil them up. And
That's hide glue. That's called hide glue. It's for furniture.
so it could be that stuff, and that's why it's no good.
I doubt that. But
You see, the cyanoacrylate is brilliant stuff for most jobs, isn't it?
yeah, for most. Well, you guys are seeing me do model work, so you can't even see me do it. But
Yeah, we're enjoying it very much, Jerry.
enjoy hearing me curse, huh?
Well, actually, not so much that, but.
Every couple of minutes.
So stop cursing.
Bloody
Bloody.
bad for you, Jerry. When you're working on your models and it makes you swear like that, then it's time to put them aside.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because if you put that down, something else will fall off.
Yeah, I can't put it down. Something will fall the hell off of it. Gordon Bloody Bennett. Gordon Bloody Bennett, Digger.
Bloody Gordon Sodding Bennett. What can go wrong next?
Bennett.
What would that be?
Gordon
Up then, David. You held something in front of your camera then, was that a 3D print?
Oh, I was working on. Well, I had a thought. These are little switches from a computer mouse.
All right.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Take apart a computer mouse. So the switch. Oh man, was actually on the top of it, right there. That little point right there.
Yeah.
So if you push that down, so I was thinking if I could cut a hole in the bottom of this and mount that up somehow. So that would work, either turn on lights or activate a bump and go with that little switch in there.
Yeah.
So that's my next project.
See you, Deep Run. Have a good night.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Nah, you can't get this bus anymore.
He's glued it to the table, Sparky.
I glued it to the table. You can't get this anymore. You can't get this bus anymore. I don't even know who makes it. You can't get this. It's from 1996.
That's when it was built. The kit could be older than that.
Yeah,
He did glue it to his fingers earlier, Sparky.
I did.
Yeah, that's what started this, Sparky. He's trying to glue the passenger down, and then the driver fell out, and then the seat fell out.
Hey, Christian, look at that.
PCC Street.
Nah, the sticker, where it came from.
Here we go.
Oh,
Did I
that's
do
that Mitchell's you were talking about.
Yeah, Christian knows that place. He's been there.
It's a diorama now. So I just got these off the printer there, Digger.
Yeah.
So now they'll
Right,
fit.
yeah, like a swan neck cloth. Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah. So then that'll keep that from falling out.
What software CAD program did you use to write to produce those?
Brilliant.
For the 3D printer?
Yeah.
Oh, to design it. I use TurboCAD.
All right.
Yeah.
And is that an STL file? What you've created?
Yeah, I save it as a CAD file, and then after you're done with the CAD, then you make it into an STL. You export it, and then the STL is something that the printer software can use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant.
Bloody brilliant.
Yeah. So I got the one done. I'm going to have to design the other one. What's that? That's the longer one. So I think I'll put 6 screws in that. Wait a minute. What am I doing? Yeah, that's a shorter one. Yeah, that's right. So I figure I should be able to put like 6 number 4 screws in that.
Bloody brilliant.
I guess there's no sense in making 2 of these.
Ah, finally. Success. Now I just got to get that little dude in there.
Oh, the driver?
Yeah.
Why didn't you put him in before the...
Because I wanted to make sure that the bottom fit. Because it wasn't fitting.
Oh, you haven't glued it then?
No.
I'm going to run up and get a water. I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Okay.
Bloody Gordon Bennett digger. So the little dude sits on a pole, right? But the pole broke off.
Oh, son of a gun.
So I don't know. I think I'm going to have to drill this so that it fits in there, or gluing
Then
them.
it'd be too low down. If his feet are touching the floor, glue his feet to the floor in the right
No,
position.
his feet don't touch the floor. That's the problem.
Oh,
Gordon Bloody Bennett.
you could put a little piece of tube over the spike that's broken over the pole and stick that to the bottom.
That's a good idea, but I don't have any tube.
Okay. You could remove the remains of the pole, what's broken, and substitute a little block or something like that, a piece of a sprue, anything like that.
That would be a good idea too, but I don't have that stuff either.
Okay.
What did you do? Static grass for what? What's your static grass?
He's talking about putting scenic grass on your table.
On my table?
Yeah.
Free $5. Where have you got that from, Sparky?
Because I told Sparky I'd give him $5.
Oh,
What are you giving them $5 for?
To buy train stuff at the next train show. Because he was impressed what I got for $5. Because I go to train shows and I'm the cheapest guy there. And I'm like, oh man, all I got's $1. You give it to
it's a good way to do it.
For $5, so he can.
I love bargain hunting. I love it.
I'm the bargain hunter.
It's good for you when you have a box under the bench, very near under the bench on the floor there, with all the broken junk. And get all your scrapyard stuff out and that.
From under the tables at the train show. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. 'Cause I've gone to train shows and bought stuff from somebody, and I'll come back a couple hours later, and they'll have more stuff that they keep pulling out from under the table.
Yeah.
But I don't go running into the ends like the British do. They need bumpers.
Yeah, buffers. Buffers. 4 yards. You see, you've got a marvelous size of a layout there, Sparky.
I made the buffers for my point-to-point trolley run because they after they warm up and pick up speed, they go off the end of the trolley line. All right.
Projects. Yeah, usually our project. I've got a ton of projects. A ton of projects. Have what's boy? I have 4 yards. Yeah.
You're over the limit on projects. Here's my project pile right there.
Cool. We all need some projects to just. It makes you look busy, doesn't it? Makes you look busy when your missus comes snooping.
I'm working on something. Oh my! You running trains today, Sparky?
I've got a ton of projects already.
Send me some of my projects, Digger.
We could all swap projects. Send each
Yeah.
other a box of crap.
When we get sick of what we're working on, we'll trade them.
Yeah, fix that.
It's amazing. You know, this little guy's metal.
Uh-huh.
I was wondering why it's so heavy.
So,
Right, yeah. Little casting, yeah.
I wonder if all these people are metal, but this little guy is metal.
There's a company here that still does metal castings for all the railway bits and stuff. People and little coal stays, all kinds of things still cast in metal. Can't remember what it's called. Comes into some streams now and again.
postmodern, what scale are you working on projects? HO or O or everything?
HO.
HO.
Oh, if I had a project in N scale, that'd take me a lot longer.
What?
Enough. But if in N scale, it'd take me even longer.
I gotta be in the right mood when it comes to working on N scale.
Yeah.
You got put everything else aside. Get the reading glasses. Get the magnifying glass.
I have these specs and the bifocals, and I have one of those that Jerry's wearing. I put that over the top, and then focus it through the bifocals, and that's for HO and double O stuff. That's before I go anywhere near N scale, and I've also got those loops that you put in your eye. You know, those jeweler's loops for looking at really tiny stuff.
I got one of those around here somewhere. Probably upstairs. Oh, let me get it.
My workshop. Somebody once came to me with some jewellery, and they wanted tiny holes putting through the jewellery, and it was like 400ths of a millimetre and stuff like that, really tiny. So I needed the loops so I could accurately see that I was doing it Okay.
I got to get a drill press that'll hold drill bits like that.
Little tiny drill bits.
Well, I have like 1 millimeter. 1 millimeter, I guess, is the smallest, but they won't stay in my drill
And you
press.
press. What you can do is get a pin vise, which is, you know, what you have on your bench for holding tiny stuff, and the pin vise should go into your drill press chuck. If it's a Jacob's chuck, it's like a Jacob's chuck in your drill press. Yeah, put your 1 milli in there and then slide that into your chuck on your drill press. So your 1 mil's in that, and then that goes into your drill press, the whole thing.
A Dremel,
Wouldn't ban it.
Dremel drill press. I guess they do make one, don't they?
Yeah, probably.
Hello, Cosmin.
Yeah, because this pin vise actually won't even hold a 1 millimeter bit. It's too big for a 1 millimeter.
Oh, you can get smaller chucks that fit into them. I've got a few different size chucks.
Yeah.
And that's how I did it, and I just shoved it. But I've got a little milling machine, and so I put it in a collet in the milling machine, so I would really dead center accurate, you know.
Okay.
Used it that way. Cosmin in the house. Jerry's having some good fun over there, Cosmin.
What's up, Cosmin? I'll tell you what, this is a really nice model. These got the wipers are like applied. It's got a lot of detail inside.
Don't touch
really
those
nice.
wipers.
I know. I know.
Those come off. That's one hell of a job.
I know, Digger.
Well, his job keeps getting bigger. He started out gluing one guy down, and then the other ones fall out.
That's the truth, man. I just started out.
Make sure the bumpers don't fall off. No, if those wipers are glued on good, because we don't want him to. We don't want to see him try and glue those wipers on the windshield. That'll make a mess.
You'll need some tiny tweezers and a steady hand.
Postmodern is an RC lifer working on a shelf layout. Nobody wants to ride the bus.
Huh? Nobody wants to ride the bus. I can't do it. It looks like a torpedo more than a soda bottle. Struggle is real.
What looks like a torpedo closet? Have you got something you can? Have you got something you were trying to use?
I guess he does.
I did 1 millimeter bolts the other day, and they're that tiny you can't see them with your naked eye or with specs. Not really. You need magnifier to see them. So I'm thinking I could do your soda bottles, but you wouldn't see them unless I put them all in a crate. Print the crate as well.
What's up, Cosmin? You know the thing about this? The strap is really uncomfortable.
Yeah. Can be. Oh, from a toothpick. Yeah. I'll try and print you some closet. I really will.
A soda bottle from a toothpick. Yeah, oh, you know what's funny? I had a little picnic scene on my HO layout. So I took some round toothpicks and I cut them, sanded them, and they made little beer cans.
Cool, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I got something. Hopefully somebody can help me with this. Anybody know? I don't know if you can see that at all. the type of engine that is.
Hold on. Show better.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
it's got those metal plates on the bottom. You ever see anything like that?
No, I've never.
Oh. Is it a third rail? It's got to be for a third rail, hasn't it?
That's what I'm thinking, but it's HO scale.
Right.
Didn't Merklin have third rail HO?
That's what I'm wondering. What's the number on that? 4567. But I started on this and I had the motor running. And then all these, let's see here.
It's not Wednesday, Cosmin.
These drive rods are supposed to attach up on the side there, and they came off. I don't know if they're supposed to be screwed in, but somebody soldered them. So they're not going to.
So they'd be inanimate anyway. They wouldn't be functioning.
Yeah. So I don't know. So Jerry says it might be Markland. I don't know.
So I remember Anthony Dodge talking about Merklin and some of it was 3-rail.
Yeah.
He's
All right.
probably the man to get in touch with in the Anthony Dodge will be able to.
I mean, maybe he might be able to. I don't know that he knows anything about steam locomotives. There's no markings on it? Who made it?
No. Let me see.
It might be on the inside of the body shell.
Oh, man. You can curse. Go ahead. Go ahead and curse.
Oh, man. You know what? It says Steinbach here on the side.
Right, so it's probably Merklin. That's a German word, isn't
Yeah,
it?
German. Yeah.
Was ist das?
Well, it does look like a European locomotive. It's got those bumpers on the front of it, right?
Voice does. Yeah.
Yeah, these guys up front there. That's a German thing, I guess.
Yeah, I bet you that's a third rail
We'll all have them over here. Those
third rail HO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't see anything in here.
Yeah, I bet.
That was something I got at a train show. A box of stuff.
Put a picture of it on your community page. Do you know Anthony Dodge?
Yeah.
So put a picture of it on your community page and tag him, and then maybe he can ask people in his live stream.
All right.
I think
because he has a lot of people from over there, and maybe somebody I'm pretty sure Anthony doesn't have any steam, but I bet you somebody else does that goes into his community.
Yeah, he knows all about Deutschland.
Yeah, he does. He does. Yeah, he might know something about it. I bet you.
Yeah, I suspect he does.
There's the pilot wheels for it.
Yeah.
They're pretty fat right there. I don't know. I guess that's supposed to be on there. It matches the rest of the.
Can you test it? Does it run?
I did test the motor before. Yeah.
It runs,
Is there a checker with it?
But I have to take it apart because if I was to test it now, then all these rods would jam up.
You got to fix all the rods. Yeah.
Yeah. See, there's a screw right there.
Yeah.
And this right here was screwed in and it's broke.
Man, how you going to fix that thing?
I don't know. I'm hoping to find somebody that knows something about it that maybe I could trade them or something. I mean, I don't have track for it, so what am I going to do with it, you know?
Right, yeah. Yeah, maybe you could trade it. Maybe somebody would like it. And does it have a tender?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, post it on your community page and tag Anthony. I bet you somebody might know something about it, and maybe somebody will trade you.
Yeah. I had another one. It was a Gilbert,
that ran off of AC power. It was a nice locomotive, but I was like, you know what? I don't need a AC powered HO because then I have to have a whole other track and power supply. And I'm like, so I just sold the thing.
Yeah.
You know, there's you can only collect so much stuff.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You know,
Everyone's downfall, isn't it?
and what was the other stuff? Marks. I had I bought a Marks engine one time, and I got it to work. I was like, cool, I got a Marks engine working. And then I was like, you know what? I'm not going to start collecting Marks. So I traded somebody for the Marks engine. He gave me 3 Pennsylvania coach cars.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was a good trade. I mean, the coach cars weren't anything special, but I liked them.
Yeah, something else somebody can use, and you can use something.
Right.
Mini prints. What about mini prints?
For the N scale soda. I will have a go at for your closet, but you won't. You're going to be tiny, mate. They're going to be tiny.
Oh, the shape man. He's talking about the shapes.
Huh?
Closet Branch was asking about the shapes. The shape man.
What is that?
The shape for his soda bottles, he's trying to make them out of toothpicks.
Oh.
I don't know. You can get somebody to make them for you.
I'll try and print some, and I'll put them in Jerry's box and send them over.
Closet Branch, why are you so obsessed with these soda bottles?
He's got OCD. He can't shift his mind off
Was
them.
it newer, Dave?
You're obsessed with these soda bottles.
Amherst. Are you asking me, Sparky, about the bus?
Huh? The bus.
Yeah.
I think there was a bus like that at Amherst. No, maybe he's telling me. Maybe there could have been.
I'm trying to think of one that I remember at Amherst.
A real bus or a model bus, Sparky? People collect these real buses.
See if we can make a soda bottle out of a toothpick here.
Gordon Bloody Bennett.
Bloody hell. But I mean, there's a lot of brass etching about as well, isn't there, Dwight, for metal detailing? And wire for your handles on your locomotive.
Push the hose skill, you end up screaming at traffic. Trying to make a soda bottle.
Post, have you ever dealt with detail parts made out of metal? Yeah, all the time.
He makes stuff out of brass, does postmodern.
Yeah, like for train stuff, like all different train parts. Yeah, what are you looking for, Dwight?
March 23rd. Wilmington, Delaware train show.
Yeah, I'm not going to that train show. It sucks balls.
Why's that?
Is Delaware a long way from you, Jerry?
Yeah, 20 minutes.
Wow.
25 minutes, 20 minutes. That's like 20 minutes away. It's just not that good. I mean, it's like small.
Yeah, not worth
it. I went there.
Okay.
I live streamed from there like a couple of years ago, and I think I really had to try to buy something really hard.
Yeah, there wasn't anything you.
No, nothing.
From.
Maybe it'll be different because I'm doing HO right now, but at the time I was doing N scale. there weren't a lot of people there with N scale stuff.
Uh,
It's a Greenberg show, David. It's just like the one at Oaks, but smaller.
Dwight, use cyanoacrylate glue. Metal
Yeah,
to plastic.
Signal accolade, Dwight.
Thanks, Sparky. That's what we were talking about. I'll have to show Anthony Dodge.
Cool. Yeah, a brass gondola. That'd be nice.
How do you glue that in plastic? Yeah, CA glue, Dwight.
There you go. There's a soda bottle
That's a beauty.
out of a toothpick.
Is that N scale?
Nah, I think that's O scale.
I don't know. I was just trying. He's talking about soda bottles, and I thought, well, you know, what happens if you take a toothpick and just cut it,
Yeah.
cut
Make
it
him a
to size, right? Yeah.
Just don't let
Yeah.
the carpet monster get it, because it will have it. If that drops, the carpet's gone.
I need to glue my camera down. I need other cameras, Sparky. I need cameras in different places so I don't have to keep moving them.
Yeah, Jeff. There wasn't much in HO N scale stuff last time, so
Let me take a look here.
Sparky's going to say it's Kibri.
Oh, what was the number that was on there? Kirby Steinbach.
it could be.
Let me see. Mark.
Chez's stuff. What's a look him up with a Jeff Scott?
Success.
Well, hey, all the wheels back on.
Yep.
Oh, nice one. Good work, Jerry.
I got to put it back in its case now.
Never touch it again. Hello, anything?
4567.
Yeah, we're all having fun tonight. Jerry's had a very relaxing time cleaning up a vintage model for someone. He's found it therapeutic and relaxing. Your closet, I will try and print you some, don't worry, and I'll stick them in a bag to send off with Jerry. But you won't be able to see them very well. You will need a powerful magnifying glass. Anything to you? Yeah.
What's up, anything? So here's a corgi, boss. Corgi.
Yeah, nice. Very nice.
Fishbowl, boss. These are nice, these fish bowls.
I think Corgi might belong to Hornby as well now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They make very good stuff, though. They always have done, Corgi. They go back a long way, don't they? A very old company. They started off with Husky, called the Husky.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's nice.
It's a GM. They call them fish bowls. The back windows broke out. I don't know where that is.
Oh, it might be inside there or in the box.
Anything says under there's 3.
All right.
You have to fix it.
How am I going to fix it if I don't have the glass?
It might be in there somewhere.
No, it's not.
Have you given a shirt to the coach, to the bus?
Yeah. And this glass, it's not like I could even just put flat glass in it because it's rounded. See how like the front window is? The
Above the
back
curve.
window is the same way.
Oh, what a shame.
That's a
It's
shame.
a good one, isn't it, Chief? It's a good one, is that?
Are you missing the back window?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man.
Is it not under the plastic thing? The plastic insert in the box?
Tigger.
Oh, you've lost it.
I don't know. Somebody lost it. I don't know. It was sitting on it was sitting on a display rack, and it was so like the little like there's little lights,
Yeah.
right? They're missing too.
Oh. It wants a clean up though, doesn't it, as well?
Yeah, it needs a cleaning, but yeah, I can't do nothing about the missing parts. Just how it is. Oh well, such is life.
Oh, that's no good.
Oh well.
Coach Warren's got one of those, and he got lucky. Read his post, you get some parts for it. He found a Miami Metro bus, so he didn't have to make them.
Huh? I have one of those, Jerry. I got lucky and found an old mini Miami Metro bus, so I don't have to make them. Make what?
Those lights and things on the roof.
Oh, well, I'm not about to make them, so.
Like,
What 3D print you want?
I need 4 of them. I don't even know what the front ones look like.
There is a website where you can buy corgi spares.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I think so.
I have to look. I'll have to check it out. Maybe I can get the parts for it. Yeah, you see, like on the front, you see the lights and the
Yeah.
back, you know? So it's missing them. So much for that one. There's a bunch of models, man. There's tons of them. There must be 20 of them,
Wow.
easy.
There's a few quid worth there then.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. This is nice. This looks good. This is clean. It just needs to be cleaned. Just dusty. Just needs to be
Is that a
cleaned.
corgi or is that a kit build?
Corgi. It's a corgi.
Nice.
It's all die cast.
Oh, good. A bit more robust.
Oh yeah, it's heavy. Yeah. 1/50th scale.
Yeah, I've got a few die casts at 1/50th. Streetcar fruit salad. Los Angeles, California.
That's what they call the paint scheme, fruit salad. Yeah, these things are probably. I know, like for my corgi, I saw them for like $60. I paid like $40 at the train shop.
Oh, nice. Price.
So some of them that aren't made anymore, they're worth a little more, I guess.
Yeah, they always appreciate in value. Always. They're
Is that,
highly
is
highly.
that,
What's
is
that,
that
David?
Jerry?
Say again.
Is that yours? I thought you said you were fixing them for a friend.
I have one that's on my little diorama.
Well, maybe your friend will let you keep a couple of them, Jerry, for fixing them all up for him.
No, I don't want him. So this is my diorama,
Yeah, that's a nice one, that.
and that's a corgi. I just got to solder this wire back up. But yeah,
Yeah, it's nice, is that? And a really nice little diorama for it as well, isn't it?
yeah, the diorama is nice. Yeah, they did a good job. The people that made these did a
So
good job.
what period is that trolley car from?
1949.
Wow,
Yeah, yep,
nice. Very
in the
nice, that.
40s. Yeah, yeah. There's little see the manhole covers in the street. One
Yeah.
of them says sewer. But yeah, I don't want none of these. That's I don't want any. That's the only thing I wanted. That diorama. That's it.
Yeah. Do you know, I love diecasts. I love collecting diecasts. I just haven't got the room. When I get the new workshop up and the storage area on the end, and I'm hoping that this is going to make a start this spring on that. I'll have more room then.
Yeah, diecast is nice.
I can buy more.
Yeah, you could buy more diecast. Hey, did I tell you guys about these pencils? These are awesome. You should buy them.
What are they, Jerry?
They're weathering pencils.
Cool.
You know what they are.
I don't do weathering.
You don't do weathering?
No.
No, I never used to at one time, and then I
Mm.
joy and pleasure I couldn't get from doing it.
Yeah, it's pretty. I'm kind of liking it. Yeah, I'm kind of liking it.
And then you get people who want you to do stuff for them or weather it up for them and what have you. So it's all good fun.
Yeah, Christian, are these buses HO scale or O scale?
I find it relaxing, Jerry, doing all the weathering work. I can sit at my bench and drift off into a world of my own while I'm doing it.
Yeah, this is 150 scale.
They do a lot of trucks, a lot of semis, what you call semis, in 150 scale. I've got a couple. I'll just grab one and show you one of my trucks.
Yeah, I can't wait to use my airbrush. What are you working on there, David?
Oh, it's terminal block,
Okay.
and I have to draw the lines where I need
Yeah,
to drill and tap.
right.
So,
That's cool, Digger. Who makes
That's
that?
Corgi, 150 scale.
That's a 150 scale. Wow.
Yeah, it's a bit battered. It's missing its mirrors and a piece of the rear bumper bar. And I bought it very, very cheap from somebody on Facebook who lives in the town near to me, and I think I gave him $15 for it because it's got some parts missing, but they're easy to obtain from Corgi, the extra mirrors and stuff. I just like them. Some of them are seriously expensive from new, but they were a good price, and I like it. It looks good on the shelf. A couple of those.
I'm going to mute this while I punch these holes here.
That one wasn't articulated like what you'd call a semi. So that one actually is what we'd call a lorry
Right.
because it's not articulated. If it's an articulated, we call it a HGV, heavy goods vehicle. I do, Cosmin. The thing is with weathering, you can't mess up. And if you do actually mess up, it's very easy to rectify it.
You can't mess up.
You soon rectify it. Ah, cool. 114 lorries. Yeah, nice. It's me. Yeah, they are nice. They're expensive as those. But yeah, Cosmin, if you the only time you can mess up is if you're doing a commission and they want it in a certain way and you do something slightly wrong. But it's easy to rectify. It's easy to remove and start again. Yeah, just relax. And if you're really relaxed when you're doing the job, you find that you don't mess up usually if you're really relaxed while you're doing it.
So you smoke a doobie.
Yeah, have a fat one. Have a fat one, and that'll help you relax.
Yeah.
But I've done a lot of Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars for people, in a very rusty condition for people. Put new wheels on, new wheels and tyres, and rusted and weathered them up to look beat-ups. I just wish I had more room for the things I like. But it's like you said, where do you draw the line at collecting
Where do you
stuff?
draw the line, Digger? How much shit do you need?
But I don't need any of it. It's just pleasure, purely for pleasure, isn't it? I don't need any of it at all.
When you can't walk into your train room, then it's time to start getting rid of stuff.
Yeah.
Or you got so much stuff that you can't operate your trains.
Get a bigger train room. The thing is, I mean, we're all going to snuff it one day, aren't we? And
Snuff it?
yeah. And what is your family going to do with all your stuff that's left?
Throw it out.
Nah, well, you see, I've put a list together, especially with the Hot Wheels and stuff, and that scale, the 1/64 scale, S scale, of what's actually worth money and what's run-of-the-mill stuff. Because somebody like Jack, my son Jack, would sell it to the first person who came along and offered him $10 for the lot. Then a serious collector might try and diddle people. If Ron's selling them, he might say, "Oh, I can just give you $100 for this lot." So I've actually listed and put the ones of value in a certain place on display still, so Ron knows what they are and what they're worth.
So where's your valuable ones at? Do you know?
Yes, most of them have gone in the shed in a box at the moment because.
Do you know? Have you looked at them lately?
Yeah.
You got to keep track of them.
Yeah.
Because
maybe
you know who will take them and sell them.
Yeah. Well, that was my concern, so I put them in a box, and I had them on display in a shed. I have a shed purely for display of die-cast, and I'm moving them out of there. I put them into boxes. I haven't got them all out yet. And put those under the bench at the back in the train shed, right at the back under the bench. They're still there in the order. But I've got a couple in here. I'll show you one.
Who dies with the most weathered trains wins.
Nobody wins, Cosman.
Who wins when you die?
Yeah.
This is the Matchbox Greyhound bus.
Oh yeah. Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
Now they made these.
That's 187.
No, it's what they call fit to box. It's very small. Most Matchbox and Hot Wheels are 1/64, but sometimes you have to make it smaller.
That's even smaller, huh?
Yeah. The thing about this, what makes it valuable, is it's got clear glass windows in it. The vast majority, had yellow windows.
Right.
I remember having one with yellow windows as a child, and this is one with clear glass. You
Did
can
you
get
put
it.
it in that little plastic thing?
Yeah, I put him in this box to preserve him.
So it's used. It's like weathered and missing lettering and stuff, right?
Oh yeah. Well, that's the thing with Matchbox. They were never designed as collector pieces like they are now.
Huh.
They make fancy ones.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
was a cheap kid's toy. So they got knocked about. The parents didn't care. It were only a few low
Yeah.
value coins.
Probably
So
the thing probably was a quarter,
yeah,
right?
yeah. So finding them in still intact with no windows broken are remarkable. Now this is the Aston, and this is before. This is from 1955, before they developed glass windows and stuff. Hot Wheels were the first to do windows, so Matchbox had to follow suit. At this time, they didn't know they made quite a few in that colour. But if you remember when I said I bought a box of cars from the guy at the train store.
Yeah.
In there, I saw the red Aston.
Ah.
That's very, very hard to find and quite rare. And that was in the top of the box, and I saw that one, and they asked me for $3 for the box, and that one was in it, and straight away I knew that was worth 10, 20 times what he was asking for the entire box.
Yeah.
But that doesn't come along every day, you know.
Nah. Only you and DB Tech find those deals.
But yeah, I think that's part of the charm, part of the attraction for me is the fact that these were little kiddies' toys, and they've survived all this time. And
Well, so were the trains. So were trains back then, weren't they? Weren't they
they
just kids'
certainly were.
toys?
That's why I collect trains. I mean, to say this is what 70 years old or so, it's remarkably good condition, and it's probably spent a lot of its lifetime being played with, you know.
Oh, sure. Traded, played with. Who knows?
Yep, out in the
Maybe
dirt.
maybe that was King Charles's Matchbox as a kid. You never know.
Never know, but I bet he's got them in mint condition still in the boxes. The first thing I used to do when I got them was throw the box away, and now if you've got the older ones in the original box, it doubles the
Oh, yeah.
value.
Well, that would mean it would never been played with, and what kid never plays with his Matchboxes?
Yeah, and that's
Hot Wheels.
mint condition in the box, and you bought it to collect there and then because you had some foresight. But when you're a little child, you don't have the foresight.
Nah.
Hello, Heath. Hello, Heath.
What's up, Heath? How's it going, man? Where's Jerry tonight? He's
He's
hiding.
there. He's in New Jersey. Can't be here with us.
Where are you at tonight, Heath? How come you're not at your train op session?
Heath is here. Oh boy.
He's in New York tonight, I believe,
Yeah.
Yeah.
in the Big Apple.
What are you doing, Heath? You just missed me working on a bus.
Oh, it was marvelous, Heath. You should have seen it. The skill, the determination, the patience that didn't go into it. It was the most impatient ever. It was great.
There you go, Heath. Got me a new airbrush.
Yep. Brand
Laying
spanking.
track. You're laying track, huh?
Similar
Right.
to yours, Heath, but I believe Jerry's was a bit of a bargain. Whereas you paid top notch for yours, you paid top dollar. I believe
Why did
Jerry
Heath get it? What did Heath get?
got a new otter. I remember it well because one of his excuses for not getting it was the fact that he was in an apartment.
Ah,
And I said, look, an airbrush will work just as well in an apartment as it will in a house. And then he explained to me that what he meant was he didn't think he had enough room because he was in an apartment, but he didn't say that at the time.
Yeah, you got a Neo too. This is a Neo.
That's a Iwata Neo. How much did you pay for yours, Heath? We're at $90.
It's a Neo.
Iwata Neo, 350 micron needle. I think he's paid a pretty
Neo.
tidy sum.
Huh?
I think he's paid a pretty tidy sum for his
Oh yeah. I mean,
gravity feed, not the old suction feed. Gravity.
yeah. What's it got? A 5-year warranty? Yeah, it looks like it has a 5-year warranty.
At least. Is that a double Jerry?
Oh, he got the compressor kit.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. He got that one that I was thinking about getting. Same price at Hobby Lobby, $165. Comes with the little. Have you tried it yet, Heath? I was curious how that little compressor worked.
Is it one of the tiny compressors or I've got one
Yeah,
of those.
no, it's like about that big.
Yeah,
like,
I've got one of those in the drawer.
And that works for airbrushing?
It must.
It does, but they're running all the time. It's all right as a backup device, I suppose. But I've got it.
I guess it just depends how much airbrushing you're going to do. If you're somebody like Digger, no. If you're somebody like me, maybe it'll be fine.
I've used mine out in the garage, and I have a big air compressor, like an 8-gallon, 2 horsepower or something, and I just turn the pressure way down on it. So.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Hey, Heath, can you help me with this? What does that say?
Means clean your air compressor. Or clean
Hey,
your
I'll tell you, can help you with that. Mystic Wife.
Yeah, Mystic's wife can help me with this.
Use the bicycle.
Just fill an inner tube up, a big old inner tube off a truck. Screw your airbrush in and off you go.
Oh boy.
Airbrush Asylum. I forgot about that, Heath. I did watch that a while ago.
What is that?
That's a YouTube channel. Airbrush Asylum.
Is it any good?
Yeah. Yeah, Heath was, he was using that as a reference when he started airbrushing. And I saw a lot of his, a lot of the videos, a lot of good tips in there.
Better than Digger's tips?
Oh, yeah.
As good as, at least.
Yeah, they'll be better than mine.
Yeah, we know that there. Everything's better than yours.
Apart from the red Aston.
Yes, apart from that. What color is even more rare than the red?
That's it. They produce them in this like a very pale blue-green and the red. But they just
That's it?
go with red. Yep, that's it. Those 2 colours.
1,000%. Wow. Damn.
He's giving you a hard time, Digger.
I'm wounded, Heath. That's wounded me as that. That's very hurtful, man.
Yeah. You know what Digger said to me? He says, we were talking one day. He says, when I come to America, I want to go to New York City and meet Heath. I think he might change his mind now.
I'm going to take Heath for a street hot dog.
I don't know.
Yeah, wow.
What'd you say, Digger? A street hot dog?
Yeah. Hot dog you buy, them street vendors that you buy food from,
Okay.
I've been told if you buy one of those in New York City, it's a delicacy. An American delicacy.
Yeah,
Kind of.
depends who you talk to.
It's a thing. I would like to.
Heath would like to meet Heath. He's wounded me with that terrible comment.
Are you going to Timonium, David, or you haven't made up your mind?
I don't know. When is it?
Probably wise.
27th of April.
All right. I'll put it on the calendar.
Put it on the calendar. Maybe if you want to, we can meet up and you can ride with me.
I'll have to look. I wonder if the Kutztown show is that weekend.
Yeah, it's 27th. It's a Saturday. Is the day that I'm going.
Yeah, I could cruise in Jerry's fancy truck.
Yeah.
I hear he's not talking to you. Island ops till you drop.
Are you going to Timonium, Sparky? Wigwag Workshop, me too. I'd rather meet Heath than get a New York slice. Apparently Heath has had a New York slice and it's not that good. I went to America's Hobby in Manhattan.
Heath should come to the UK and we can visit all the islands, you know, and stuff. Heath would have a right laugh in the UK. You won't believe you could have so much fun for nothing in the UK. It's a right old laugh. It's a barrel of laughs here, but bring a raincoat.
Hey. Dirty water dogs. Yeah.
What's that?
It's what they call those hot dogs in New York.
Oh, is that what that is? Okay.
Yeah, the dirty water dog. I've not been to the UK in a long time. You been to the UK? He's been to the UK?
Cool.
Yeah, New York City's a big disappointment, Postmaster.
That's true, Sparky. Very funny.
What did Sparky say? Oh, yeah, I didn't want to read. Yeah. Yeah, what are you going to do? That's how it is. Kutztown, you don't know when Kutztown is, though, right?
America's Hobby in Manhattan. Well, he's in Manhattan. He lives in the Chrysler Building.
Is American Hobby still there?
He was very patient, weren't he, Sparky? It was great.
Oh, who you kidding, Sparky? You knew those words.
Who's playing hockey, Wigwag?
The Hosers.
The Hosers?
Yeah,
Are the Penguins beating them?
I think so. Sparky, are you out in the train shed? I wonder if he's live. He's probably live.
Harlem. Wow.
Wow.
Trotters.
The Globetrotters, huh?
Yeah, we used to watch those on the TV.
You really want me to take you to Harlem? I'm going to go see the Harlem Globetrotters. Yeah. That's funny. Digger. Wow, 3 hours. This was a pretty good 600th live stream.
It was. It was. It's
Not
good.
bad.
It's
Thank,
early in the morning here.
yeah, thanks for being part of it, David.
Yeah.
600. Yeah,
Thanks for having me. It's been fun.
yeah. It's always good to have you on here. See what you're working on.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
So
looking at the print and that buzz bars.
now you got to drill that plate out and tap it, right?
Oh yeah, I got to take this out in the garage and drill it and tap it.
It was
Right.
Heath. 600 live stream.
Yeah, it's number 600, Heath. Just live stream, Heath. 600 live stream.
Downhill from here after the 600. No, it's all uphill toward the 1,000.
It's
1,000
been
live stream.
it's been downhill from day one, Heath. What are you talking about? Oh, David, did you see that NS train that derailed? You don't really rail fan, right?
No, I don't.
Yeah, out in Bethlehem.
It were 3 separate trains involved, weren't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
three
wow.
separate trains. Yeah, went into the drink, went into the river. Yeah,
Sparky's not live.
yeah. No, Sparky's not live. Artie is live though. Artie is.
Sparky's
Yeah,
here,
what
so
happened? It seemed to fall into the water. Well, from what I heard was
it
uh,
derailed.
one train rear-ended another train. I guess it was stopped. I don't know. They rear-ended another train. That derailed. Then another train was coming on the second track and hit that derailed train and then went into the river. See you, Sparky. Have a good night. Thanks for tuning in.
All right, Sparky. See you later.
I wonder if you got anything done in the train shed.
Still owe you $5, Sparky.
Luckily, we didn't actually fully go into the river because it's a big old deep river, is that, isn't it?
Well, I'm sure the middle is deep, but the edges where it fell into aren't too deep, I guess.
No, but if they'd gone full, if the full loco had gone in.
Oh, yeah.
But it
Yeah.
just did dip the nose in there.
Yeah, just
And that
dip
was
the nose into it. I don't know if I still have that. Oh, where's that video? Here's a video of it you can watch. And
then yesterday was the truck that came off almost fully off the bridge.
yeah, that was crazy. Dwight shared that video with us.
Dangling off the bridge. So what
Yeah, that
river
was
is
great.
that in Bethlehem? Is that the Delaware?
No, I think it would be. I really don't know. The Lehigh River, maybe. I don't know.
It were a fast flowing river, weren't it?
It's the Susquehanna River's out there, right?
Could be. I don't know what's out there.
Well, that's what goes in the middle of Pennsylvania, Susquehanna.
I don't know what river that is. Ian would know. Lehigh River would know. But I don't know what it is. But there's a video, Heath, if you want to see it. But yeah, that's it. Well, I'm going to wrap it up, I guess. 3 hours, and that's pretty good.
All right, I got an engine I was working on. I got it soaking in cleaner in the sink, so I got to go and scrub the
Retrieve.
engine. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, man. Have a good rest of your night, gents. Good night, everybody. Thanks, David. Thanks, Bigger. Catch us all later. That's
Cool.
idea I saw, but I don't say what. Nah, yeah, they're not going to say what happened. All right, everybody. Good night. See you.
Bye, everyone. Take care. Thank you all very much. Bye-bye
All right.
now.